Hey there, Toolaholics. Today we're going to do a long-term review of this rigid 4.5-inch brushless battery angle grinder. So I bought this about 5 years ago when I was welding steel tube floating docks and doing dock welding out on the water. And having a million cords to drag around the shop and drag around a really big welding project was a really big pain. Having a cordless grinder is fantastic because you don't end up with an extra cord to trip on, an extra cord to drag around, come in unplugged. Downside is that you don't get as much power in this as you would with a corded grinder. But the ease of use and is absolutely worth it as long as you're not doing a ton of heavy grinding. It came with a quick release guard, which got quickly released into the wild pretty much as soon as I got it. Don't do what Donnie Don't does. Use all the safety junk. And it had a handle which could be mounted in one of 3 places. It's paddle or switch start, which I prefer greatly over a paddle, and this grinder balances absolutely fantastically. It feels almost as if you're not holding something. So primary thing I used this for was because I was welding with dual shield MIG or flux core, and you need to clear off all of the slag before you do your next pass, or after your weld is finished to inspect it, or after your weld is finished for paint. And with one of these wire stringer wheels, it's absolutely the quickest way to do it. This thing has been beat to crap like everything else has. About 5 years of use. It's getting a little bit tired, but it's still going strong. I think they've changed the design to have the little stupid flappy paddle handle. I don't prefer those. I like an on-off switch so that if I want to, I can set it upside down in a vise with a flap disc on it for deburring things. The tool change button is really easy. It's right here and locks in nicely. Why would you want to buy a cheaper grinder instead of buying a really good grinder? Well, there's a good reason for that. So for me, when I buy corded grinders or non-corded grinders, I kind of treat them as disposable. I can buy corded grinders for 40 bucks instead of buying a $150 corded grinder. And it's not going to be as strong if you're doing heavy grinding. You're going to want a good one. But the benefit is you can have, if you have a whole bunch of different wheels you use, like sometimes I would have a flat disc, and then maybe a hard disc, maybe a cutting disc, maybe a wire wheel, and changing the discs out on grinder takes a fair bit of time. And if you're switching back and forth a fair bit, ideally you want to have a grinder for each type of disc you got in your grinder, and then you're not changing out grinding discs every 10 minutes and you just pick up the other grinder. Battery life is pretty reasonable. It'll run for about a half hour to an hour of continuous grinding on a 4-hour battery, which is pretty good. And if you're just doing a little bit of cleanup stuff, you're not going to be running it continuous anyways. So anyway, the verdict on the rigid angle grinder is definitely worth the money, and it's a great tool.